Yep.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back. If you watch Johnny at noon, yes, we're back now. If it's cold, it's a good day to stay in and watch videos and sew.
It sure is.
Because it's cold here.
My sewing room is very cold, and I have a heater in there.
Mine's above the garage, and it's cold.
Mine's right at the corner of the house, and
Yep.
it's like, oh.
John put a heater in there for me. Yeah.
Oh, there, look at John. John said
Hi,
hi.
John Volpe.
Wait, I'm Patty.
Patty's on.
Well, somebody's printing something.
Oh, that's fine. Hello, everybody. Blustery North Hills. Exactly, Michelle. That's what we have here in the South Hills. Blustery and cold. Yes, yes. Good day to stay in and sew. So welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday here at Gloria Horn, and we are doing a Kimberbell project today, which is the Sweetheart Street. It actually is pretty adorable. So it's Valentine-y, but it's also cute just for a cutesy little decoration. Some of the ladies on the Facebook group have made a door hanger, so you can take your blocks and make like a little wall hanging or a door hanger and put it on your front door. This has fairy lights, so how cute would that be hanging on your door with fairy lights? 70 degrees in Arizona. We're coming, Linda. We'll take it. Yeah, so fun. So just a couple of ideas we wanted to tell you about this. The background quilting, of course, is sold separately from Kimberbell. It is on sale now, and it's very, very cute. There's all kind of like candy and sweet and little gummy bears and hearts. It's just really, really cute.
Yeah, look at those gummy bears, how cute they are.
It's just adorable. This little block here has all the signs for all of the stores that are in here. But I was telling Luann this morning, why can't you just personalize these? You know, there's favorite places that you like to go, or you want to put, you know, Mimi's house or Geneva on the Lake or Florida. You can just put anything on there you want. It's cute. The other thing you can personalize is this little welcome sign. So this is what we're going to show you today. This is very tiny. It hooks onto this little button here, and it's a little leather that comes in your embellishment kit. There's a couple different embroideries for you. One is welcome. Now this one it says welcome to Grandma's house. It's a little harder to see on the lighter, but it does say welcome to Grandma's house. We're going to do a little bit darker leather, this is the one that's in your embroidery, your embellishment kit. So I'll show you guys how to do that, but I can certainly write Mimi's there. You know, you can personalize it any way you'd like, but they're super cute. And the little twine gets sewn on in the embroidery hoop. So we thought we better show you guys that because that's kind of something new. Oh, dear friends, 79 in Hawaii. Oh, I'm jelly. Yes. That's nice. That's nice. Well, enjoy because we're freezing. Oh, she's working on cup of cheer. Okay, so first we're going to do the little welcome sign. So they call for a 4x4 hoop. They call for sewn wash. And they call for water-soluble topper and your piece of leather. So we're going to need that cut in half because you put a piece of leather on the back. You are going to need paper tape for this project because we're going to be taping the leather on the back of here. And then in your embellishment kit is this tiny piece of twine, and they want you to cut 3 inches off of here. So you've got a lot here to work with. So I'll have Mary Lou cut 3 inches off of the twine after she cuts our leather in half.
It's straight enough.
Oh, yes, Lisa was here this morning. She got to see it. Okay, now 3 inches of twine. And then when you cut your 3 inches of twine, you make a tiny knot at each end. So Mary Lou's good at that too. I did it on the first one, and you can see mine didn't work out so well. So we're going to have Mary Lou tie 2 tiny little knots on each end of that. Oh, there's Darlene. She was in this morning also. Okay, and Ruth Ann was here today. It was so
she
great
was. She looks great.
She looks great. She feels great. So we were so happy to see you. Yeah, that's what they said on Sunday. We could get a blast.
Oh, that much? Whoa, yeah. I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, I know it.
I think they changed it from what I saw.
He might have to leave town and leave it. They asked him to work 1 week somewhere. They need a fill-in. And I'm like, aren't you retired? So I don't know what's going on there, but he might have to drive to New York in the snowstorm. So we're going to talk about that. Okay, so we're going to go over to the machine, and I'm going to kind of go over the directions
And
on
I'm
the
going to
side.
let you sew because you sewed the
Okay.
other two.
You got it. You got it.
It works
girlfriend.
for
I'll do
me.
that. So the first, the Sweetheart designs are in here. There's one that says welcome. Are we on the screen? Oh. There's one that says welcome. There's one that says welcome to Nana's house and one that says welcome to Grandma's house. You can do either of these or you can personalize your own. We're just going to do the welcome today. It's just quicker and easier. You can see it's only 2.52 by 1.38, tiny, tiny. So we're going to hit set. We're using the 4x4 hoop. We have sew and wash in here, and we're going to put that in the machine. I have white thread because that's what I chose to use in the for the writing, and also my bobbin will match because once we put the leather on the back side and it does that final bean stitch, you want it to have the same color. So I'm doing white for everything. So first it's going to do these two little dashes right on the stabilizer. So that is your placement stitch for your little knots from your twine after you do the embroidery. So this is why I kind of wanted to show you this one because it was a little confusing. So yes, we did it twice. They get it. They know. So it just does these two little tick marks. And then it's going to do a placement stitch for my leather. So I'm just going to hit the go button again. I was going to say, that just came unthreaded on me. And I'll just thread this again. And we will back it up. And then we'll start that one again. So now it's going to do a placement stitch for the leather. I did not change the needle, but I used a 90-14 this morning for this. That's what I think you should use because we are sewing on leather. Mary Lou might use a 75-11 because that's her favorite. So now you can see that placement stitch is over those tick marks. So you're going to take your first piece of leather, and you can certainly tape it in place or hold it in place, and it's going to do a line around twice, but that becomes your cut line at the end. So this is going to tap that down. It goes around twice just to kind of hold it in place. And now they ask for a topper, water-soluble topper for the top of it, which, you know, I don't feel you totally need, but when you're doing writing on leather or velveteen, it sometimes is better to make it look more crisp. And it looks like it missed half of the W when it does welcome, and you think, oh no, but it goes back to that first line. So don't panic if you think it's missing the first letter. See, it goes over there now. But I was like, wait, it didn't do the W. It's cute though. And this is like a little satin stitch. The other ones are kind of like a little bean stitch, but it's very cute. I did not even use the fine thread. I'm using regular embroidery thread, so I don't think you have to use the fine thread. That might work better on the ones with a lot of writing, maybe. But this one was cute. You could put your address. You could put your
anything.
Street name. You could do anything on these little signs. You can make it like, you know, Mimi's Bakery or Mimi's Store or anything. Mary Lou would be no name. We have all kind of fun names.
Yes, we do.
So it's a real cute little digitized welcome, and then it does a little heart. Super fast, which we like. I'm going to need the tape. Oh, we have it up there.
Are you going to bring it up or are you going to do it there?
I'll just do it here.
Okay.
She's got us all set up here. Thanks, honey. Yeah, we'll just do it right here. Okay, now the next step is a heart. You can change your thread if you wanted to, make it a pink heart or a red heart, but we'll just keep the white in for this little bit. But it is a separate step. Little pink
That
heart
makes
might
it
be
nice
cute.
one. Yep.
Yeah.
But you can do whatever you want with
You
it.
can do any colors you like. Yeah. Okay, now this is where they want you to turn the hoop over to the back side. Now I did like to trim a couple of these little stitches with my little snippies when I did the first one. Thank you.
Mhm.
Like a little doctor's office. Snips. So get those little snippies out of there. And you can see the two little placement stitches right there and there. That's where you want to lay your knots, which is crazy, right? I know. So you put your knots in those little placement stitches that did the sewing, the very first stitch. And then they want you to take a piece of tape and tape your twine outside of those stitch marks. So I'm just going to kind of go like this and put my tape up there. And they are still into place right there. And then you've got to take your other piece and have this go over the whole bit. So
They have you do that already.
They
Wow.
have you do it all at one time. Yep. And then you kind of definitely want to try to tape your leather in all four corners because we don't want it to flip, fold, or anything like that. So I just rip a couple little pieces of tape and you're covering the whole thing. Now this is where you put it back in. And this is where it's your last step. Now it's going to do another oval, but it's going to be inside that particular stitch. You'll see it. And then that one becomes your cut line, and this becomes your sign. Little bead stitch. It's very cute. So basically it's tacking down the twine, the backing, and the front all at once.
Yep.
They've never done that before with the twine. We've always had to sew it on or glue it on or add it on.
Which this is nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they go around it twice the first time since it's just a tack down line.
I know. I thought that was strange too.
And it's going to be your cutting line. But hey, it works.
So it's done, and you look at the back, and you just trim off your little stitches, and then.
And this is where you have to be careful not
This is where
to.
Mary Lou will cut because I cut the first two.
Oh, sure. So I'm going to cut this, and I have to be very careful.
You could take it out of the hoop if you want, or you don't have to, but we're going to trim the top layer and the bottom layer separate. You don't want to cut them together. So she's just going to trim the back, like 1/8 of an inch around, and then we'll don't trim the twine.
No. I know not to trim. I know that. I've got my finger here.
Yeah, that
and
one
I'm
you would go
watching.
1/8 of an inch around. Yeah.
I almost messed that up.
I know, that's why I said 1/8 of an inch. But that's why we did it twice. But anyway, okay, so while she's
Carefully doing this.
I will talk about the Sweetheart Street. So here is your design set. That is item 100. It is the full Sweetheart bench pillow. The instructions are for these cute little borders. Look at the borders we did today. We made these and these. Now, Mary Lou did them all in the same hooping, which was genius. We're just going to cut down the middle here and add these to the top and the bottom. And then we're going to quilt these with little candy jars. It's the cutest background quilting. And then we're going to add the things. So we're going to probably do this again next week, too. I was going to do home sew next week, but we don't have them in yet. So we're going to probably spend a little bit more time on this one again next week. But how adorable is this? So adorable. Now we have the buttons, and we did the buttons here that were in your embellishment kit. Sorry. The little cupcake buttons. Miss Sherry did the sewing for us. And then we had this lollipop goes right here on this roof. How cute is that? And look at this little drive-through. This little sign has a little drive-through sign, and it is absolutely adorable. So, so cute.
That is.
I know. They're so cute. They're very cute buttons. They're very cute. We just love it. So, okay, so with that being said, Sherry sewed all these on for us. So we're ready for our sign, and being that we did it with the twine already in the hoop, as soon as she trims it, we hang it. So that's what we did with this one. And we just were able to hang it right on the button. So that one's, of course, it's going to look better because that one says welcome. This one says, welcome to Grandma's house. I did it with the little white, but it's hard to kind of see. I think the dark leather that's in your kit will show better. Okay, can you write Debbie down? We'll go down and make sure that she gets her designs. Okay, so it's super cute. Item 102 is going to be the embellishment kit. So in the embellishment kit, you get all the glitters, the vinyls, the felts. You get the 40-inch zipper. I think we're going to show that, how you put that in the back to put your pillow backing on. You'll get your buttons. It's just super cute. We like it. So the embellishment kit is item 102. And yes, there is 10% back in your account today, which I didn't think was going to last, but that is. Then we have the fabric kit, which you get in this cute little box. It's enough to do one pillow and the backing. It's absolutely adorable. You can order the background quilting from Kimberbell, and it is on sale now, and it's for Sweetheart Street. You'll get the little gummy bears, little hearts, little candy designs. It's super cute. You're going to get the borders here, and the other candy jar borders are so cute too. Oh, we can show them that on the directions. I have them.
That one shows up.
A little bit better. Okay, so here's the background quilting. You'll get this yum candy one. You'll get the gummy bears and the hearts. You'll get these candy jars with mason jars filled with candy. And then you'll get these little Cupid cupcakes, Soda Crush, Valentine. Very, very cute for borders and for background squares. Very, very cute. And then next we have the thread set, which is so adorable. There are some new colors in here. Even if you have glide threads, they've come out with some new colors. It's absolutely adorable. And you kind of need them just for this, you know, this lagoon and eggnog and just some of these new ones that you need. So there's 12 spools of glide thread. It's made just for this project. And it was so easy because they give you the number and they'll say, oh, you know, take lagoon and sew the wheel. Take this and sew the wheel. It was just really fun just to follow. Very, very, very easy. So that is the thread set. And we have all of this in stock. So I know Valentine's Day is coming up soon, but this is all in stock. So it will go out right away if you order it today and 10% back. So very cute. What's that? I have. Yeah. Oh. Did they go?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one left.
Yeah, they can come. They're fast. Yeah, but we do have them in stock. Okay. So, Sif, what's the next item?
Oops.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yes.
we put in the 7x12 hoop because that's what Mary Lou used when she did this double hooping all the way down and just kept repeating to do the whole border. So you've seen her do that before when we've done them for these pillows. It's absolutely fabulous. And we did it in the 7x12 hoop, and she used the 12-inch one going down, and I think she had to do it 2 times, 3 times, and it was done. So adorable. I also put in the 6x6 hoop because what I'm going to show you guys next is the Homestead from Riley Blake, and that is something that's super cute too. All right, so we're going to put little, oh, are you done trimming that yet?
Almost.
Wait, we'll show you that first before we go on to the Homestead.
Because some places, well, we need to rinse it later, but.
Oh yeah, it's done on stone wash, so we would rinse it later. So
Or
you can
just-
picture this. It'll be done next week when we show
You
you guys how
actually-
to do them.
You actually only have to do,
Look how cute that is, just hanging on there. And
we
then
use a
these
Q-tip
borders.
around there.
Yeah. So this is how it's going to kind of look. And then you just hang that little one on there. It's definitely much better with the dark leather.
Yep.
I just found a piece of scrap to do it, and it
So
definitely
we
is
could
better with the dark.
practice first.
Yeah. So that looks adorable. Very, very cute. And again, you'll have all these designs. Like I said, I saw a couple people do them like this for a wall hanging or a door hanger. Oh, let's talk about the fairy lights first before we
yes.
move on to Homestead. Okay, so here's
Let's get
your
that out of the
little
way.
borders. So we're going to show you guys how we put fairy lights in. So now this is all done. They give you 2 packs of fairy lights because each strand has 20 lights. But there are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's like almost 30 lights that go in here. So it's going to be really cute. So here's our little piece of wood. You need some kind of backing, your little apple, your little piece of wood, and you need the perfect punch. I'll have
That is so
this
great.
in. If you do not have this, you need this. This is like gold around here. It's the OESD perfect punch. You take off the top. It has 3 different sizes of the circles for your little grommet holes. I'm going to use the smallest one because we're doing fairy lights, and it's in there. And then I'm going to put the little wooden piece underneath where we're going to poke the holes, and then you just put your little perfect punch, boom, and it takes and makes the hole for the fairy light. This thing is so slick. We love it. Now, after we poke the hole, I'll just show you on this house here how we put ours in. So we've got 5 little lights right here. And we've got the 5 little holes. And now what we're going to do is flip this over.
And find the beginning.
Find the beginning.
There it goes.
And we're going to put 5 lights in, and we use paper tape. So I put paper tape in today. There's a 2 spool of paper tape, and we put in the nice new Kimberbell navy blue paper tape dispenser. This is how we hold our lights in. So Mary Lou's going to start with the first one and put it in here. This is a good job for hubbies to do because they're patient with that stuff. So you kind of poke it through.
Now what? I'm going to go with the second one instead of the first one since we have plenty to go.
We do. Because it kind of folds it in half and it gives it a little.
And then you're supposed to straighten them out.
Just bend it a little bit.
Like this. So it's up and then twist it.
Twist it, yeah.
Into place.
And then we tape it. That's just what we do. So go ahead and do another one, and then we'll turn them on and show them. We can do these 5 maybe. Fold it in half, put it through the hole, bring it up through, open it, and twist it. That way it stays in there. This punch is a must. I know, Ruth Ann, right? That is a super gadget. Super best gadget here.
Let me go up to the top one.
Folding it in half.
Are you supposed to check the lights first before we do
are.
that?
We are. We're just going with Kimberbell. Let's hope it works. I know the pillows do keep getting cuter and cuter. And like I said, you don't always just have to make a bench pillow. You can make a wall hanging, a door hanger. You could do these on aprons, tote bags, anything. And you could personalize it to Kathy's Kitchen, whatever you want to call it.
Up, pull it down, twist it.
We have one more, and then we're going to hope the lights work. We just put a little piece of tape, because then this paper tape can be taken off if you have to replace them, but these things last forever. Plus, they make a little pocket in the back for the lighting,
little bit.
And you can just pull that out and change the battery. You don't have to change your lights again. So once they're in, they're in. Okay, so we just kind of tape them in place, and then you have to pull out that tape.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it goes.
At that. How
and
adorable.
Then have it across here and down there. That's going to be so cute when we get
it. It is cute, but see how perfect those lights are, the way Mary Lou opened them and twisted them. It's so adorable. So they're going to go on.
Can it be
Cupid's
washed?
No.
Not with the
lights. You can wash it before the lights are in, but not with the lights. They will ruin. So you're going to have fairy lights along here, fairy lights along here, fairy lights along here, and fairy lights around there. How adorable is that going to be?
I'm sort of surprised they didn't find a way to put some over here.
I know, in the little planter. You would think they would. Yeah, but we love it. I know. Can you zoom in on the house one more time there? Mm-hmm. So cute. Yeah, we just think it's adorable.
It is.
And then where's our welcome sign?
It fell out, I think.
Oh, there it is. And then we would just hang that on there. Oh, stop the cuteness. I know.
What did I do? I said I wanted to twist it because I
It
think we
is
just
only
made
3
it a little
inches, yeah.
there. And that'll hold it better so it won't plop off.
There you go. And this topper just comes right off. But yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah, I didn't get into that. I
No.
just pulled the outside
So
one.
cute, right, guys? I know, so cute. So this is your chance to grab it while we got it in stock. It's very, very cute. You can keep working on the lights if you want. Or you
Am I
can
going to
just-
want the lights? Oh, the lights can be in when I sew together.
Yeah, we're just
It's
doing
not a big
borders.
deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a big deal. I'll just keep. Oh, I guess I got to punch holes though.
Oh,
do it.
sorry. Yeah, got to punch holes. So I'll
Okay.
let you keep doing that, and I'll just move you over a little bit, and then I'll just keep selling some things. So let's talk about the new Kimberbell. New Kimberbell stuff first. So they have come out with 2 new design sets. Grab them while we got them, guys. Let's see, which first one are you putting in?
The classic volume 5.
Garden Guild?
Yes.
Okay, so these are like older projects. So some of you probably have made some of them with us in events, or they might be part of a bonus, but they've converted them to a new design set. Now these plant mats were only a giveaway, so you would not have had those. The zipper pouch with the cute little radishes on it is absolutely adorable. And they also have my favorite little pillow, I Need Peas and Quiet. And their little peas and their little buttons on there. So you would get all 3 of these designs in here to make for any of your garden friends or any of your garden guilds. It's just adorable. And these we actually made with a layer of the vinyl on top, so they can be used as a plant mat and they won't get ruined, but they are washable if they have the vinyl on top. Very, very cute. So that is in the bubble right now. And they are only $20. I mean, and you're getting $2 back.
That's a
from
cute
10%.
one.
So to get all these designs for that and all the formats, that's a really good deal. Okay, and then there's another one. This one is called Well Wishes Appliques. This one is the new cinch sacks that I'm going to show you next. These have just little inspirational little sayings, big hugs, shine bright, congratulations, you did it. Happy birthday, and let's see what this one is. Friends are the family we pick ourselves. With 2 little tulips. How cute is that? So, if you've got friends like I've got a group of friends, you want these. So the first one is going to be the gray cinch sack. It almost looks like an oatmeal color. There's 2 in a pack, and if you remember, they had the muslin ones before, and they were nice, but these are bigger. They're already pre-made. These are up into their embroidery blank collection. They have the rope in here. They have the drawstring ready to go. So you would put your embroidery on here. Then you would flip both sides together. You would either serge it up or zigzag it up, flip it inside out, and boom, your bag would be done. As a gift, ready to go, drawstring bag. And you would have your saying on it. These are absolutely adorable. These are their brand new colors. You would get 2 gray in a pack. And then the next pack is Storm Blue. It's absolutely the new color of the season, that tealy storm blue color. It matches our new iron. God, wait till you see our new iron, guys. And look at how cute this color is. Oh, so
That is
good.
nice. And it does match it really
Yes,
nicely.
It does.
Do you
Yep.
know the measurements of the finished bag are?
I sure do. Finished 8 1/4 by 12 1/4. 8 1/4 by 12 1/4 finished. So they are bigger than the ones they sold last year. But look at how cute these colors are. So you get 2 gray in a pack or 2 storm blue in a pack, and they are a very nice size. Very nice size. And even these little cute sayings that they get with it are so adorable. Quick gift. Put some, treats in there with a gift card. Boom, you're off to the party. The measurements again are finished size after you sew them up, 8 1/4 by 12 1/4. Unfinished is 12 1/2 by 16 3/4. So they're a nice size bag for treats. And they're already made with the drawstring. All you have to do is iron it, embroider on it, zip it up. We love them. I know, it's a very good size. So glad they came out with this size. Grab them while we got them. They're so adorable. $14.98 for 2 of them. Are you kidding me? That's a deal.
That's pretty
10%
darn good.
back. Pretty. Grab them because, like, even Mary Lou and I always talk. We need the wine bags, or we need a bag that's in our stash really quick for a last minute quick gift. Here you go. You can put cookies in here. You can put anything in here. Yeah, really cute. Okay, so that's new Kimberbell stuff, and we went over everything for that. Mary Lou's punching away, getting those lights ready for us. Now I'm going to talk to you. Let's keep going Kimberbell stuff. I put in the tape and the USB holder. So again, you saw these a couple weeks ago. They were the new navy blue one, but how cute is this? We used it today, the navy blue tape dispenser for your paper tape. You can put regular tape in here, whichever you want. And then it has a matching USB case, and they have made this one, I think it holds 32 USBs, and they're a lot tighter in here now, so you can put a lot in here. So cute. Navy blue is so classic. It's my favorite. Okay, so that is the USB case. And you can put more in. We just got more in. So let's go to the Homestead now. That's going to be
Yeah.
these little houses here. Oops, so give them to me. First, Riley Blake has come out with an embroidery set now that are kind of like freestanding lace, but they're freestanding buildings, but they're not lace, they have fabric. So Carol is working on, I'm sure she might be on watching us. Hi, Carol. She's working on this barn right now, and it is so adorable. She came in yesterday and showed me some of the pieces that she has already embroidered out. I did this little tree. So this came in 2 separate hoopings. So it was fabric on one side, fabric on the other side, and then all this thread. And then this one was hooping number 2, fabric on this side, fabric on the bottom. Then you do all these threads. You have to match your bobbin with your top thread. And then after this was done, it was all done on sew and wash. You rinse them off, and then you would just put these together, and this is your tree. I made this out of the church one. So let me show you how they come. This is the one I started, was the church. They're all called Homestead. They're from Riley Blake. For those that are my age or older, you'll remember Little House on the Prairie, Melissa Gilbert. She's the one sponsoring this, which is really a cute idea. So when you open it, you get
Look
the
how
USB
nice.
stick. Boom. Plug it into your machine, ready to sew. There's no downloading. There's no looking for it. There's no putting it in your computer. It's ready to go. They even give you a QR code to kind of watch a little video that she did with Riley Blake, and it's adorable. So these are super easy. They go together with what they call brads, which are those tiny little copper, you get them at the office supply store. We used to do them with paper, and you poke them through, and then you pinch them open. So like I said, Carol's doing the barn right now. If you look super close, I don't know if you can zoom in on this, but there's those little brads. So they're little, and they sew a little tab with the grommet hole. So you'll need your grommet punch again, make this little hole, and then they go together with these little holes. Carol's going to bring in the barn probably next week and show you guys it. It's absolutely adorable. And they sew perfect. I mean, the embroidery is amazing. Look at all these stitches on these green trees. There is so much green stitches and different colors. It just really sewed out nice. It was lovely. Now, this comes with the church, a hitching post, a covered wagon, a horse, the tree. It's adorable. And they're all, I keep saying freestanding lace, but they're not lace. They're freestanding buildings and freestanding, I don't even know what we want to call them. They're 3D, 3D standing.
Mm-hmm.
They're really cute. Mr. Kathy is enjoying retirement. Kippy, thank you. Okay, so first in is going to be the Homestead barn. That's item 106. Again, you're getting 10% back on these. Again, you open it up, you have the stick in there, you are ready to go. It has all the designs that are on here. The barn has a wishing well, a barrel table, and a wagon wheel along with the barn. And it's got a couple buildings, and the roof is adorable. And, oh, the best part about the barn, it has this little quilt that you sew. And they have seasonal ones. So you could sew a Christmas color one, a red, white, and blue one. You could sew an Easter one. And that quilt changes with the little brat. It just changes every holiday. I love it. Okay, so that's the volume 1 is the barn. Volume 2 is just the little prairie house. So this is adorable. It looks right out of Little House on the Prairie. And we've got the little house. Oh, does it have an outhouse?
Does it really? Oh my gosh, it does.
You're going to have to make this for your camp. It has little window sills, little flower boxes. This is adorable. Okay, so this is volume 2. There's even logs out front. I think it's a shed. I don't think it's an outhouse, but you could say it's an outhouse. But it's cute, whatever it is. That's volume 2. Volume 3 is the schoolhouse. And that comes with this huge big tree and apples and a bell, the little schoolhouse with the little steps. It's adorable. Oh, so cute. Volume 4 is the church. And that's the one I was working on. And that's the one I made the tree with. Ready to sew. Now, volume 5, I'm not sure if we have it yet. We got them all coming in. So volume 5, I think, is the post office. And I'm waiting for that one to come in too, because that one is absolutely spectacular. And they're due in any day. But like I said, just having them USB ready, plug them in. Your PDFs are on there, print them off, you're done. So it's really, really a cute collection. Very cute collection. So we're going to show you more of those in the next coming weeks. Now, Ronnie Blake has some other designs. I put them in today too, since I was showing the Homestead. So the next item that she has in is probably, I'll try to go in order.
They should.
I know, but I moved them all.
Oh.
So what's that one?
Let Freedom Ring.
Okay, let's do that one. Let Freedom Ring would be this one. And this has some USAs. Now with the 250th anniversary birthday coming up for 4th of July, everybody's really rocking out red, white, and blue. We're going to start all of our red, white, and blues. I mean, this is adorable. USA, little pinwheels, little cupcake decorations. I mean, this is really, really cute. Fireworks. This was, you can put them on an apron. Very, very cute stuff. So that's Let It Ring. The next one is going to be Americana, the Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and again, you saw some of these when we did our spring event because we used some of this fabric. So there's some pillow ideas and some wall hanging ideas with the flag. But again, this is a really good one for that birthday coming up, our big birthday.
Can we get more of the
Yes, this is all new.
Prairie? So we can get.
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
Perfect.
I only got a couple in of each just to try them, but they're lovely, so we can put more in for sure. Okay, this one is the farmhouse quilt, the Americana quilt. I think you have it in?
Yes.
Okay, item 112. So this will give you embroidery squares, so you can make the squares and then put it together for a quilt. That's huge. This is beautiful. This one, a wall quilt would be like 30 by 30 in a 6 by 10 hoop. A lap quilt would be like 40 by 40 in an 8 by 12 hoop. And the throw quilt would be 50 by 50 in a 9.5 by 14 hoop. All the formats are here. So you could do all of these applique stars and make a quilt. That's beautiful. Okay, and then the next one is going to be, the Jane Austen Library quilt. So you guys have seen this one before. We did show this one. Again, you could do a wall quilt, a lap quilt, or a throw quilt. And it's all the books and all the little people and flower vases. It's adorable. The library quilt. Everybody knows somebody who's a book lover. That's a really cute one. Okay, the next one is going to be Jane Austen's needlework. This is cute. You can make them for tote bags. You can do little framing art, and they look like needlework, and it's done in the hoop. It's done on your embroidery machine. Yes, so cute. You make a little pillow. People think you spent months doing it. So that is the needlework one. The next one is Lady and Gents dolls, or Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lady and Jane Austen again. And there's some dolls that you can make. Very cute. Again, it's a USB stick, all in the embroidery machine. They give you the directions on how to finish them. Red Riding Hood with the little wolf. Little Red Riding Hood. This is cute. Little dolls. So cute. And the last one is love dolls with animals. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, pillow idea. Oh, really, really cute. Okay, so that's everything. Riley Blake, new embroidery. They have just come out with some more embroideries, so they're getting bigger in embroidery. So you, of course, will see more of those here with us because we love to do anything in the hoop.
Yes, we do.
Michelle, you'd want to use any kind of embroidery thread for those because they're all in the hoop. Any kind of embroidery thread would be fine. Okay, so next is what you're going to need for those houses. So Carol and I were working on the barn and the church the other day with this tree, and we found that this Shape Flex from Baby Lock is the perfect flexible stiffener that you want inside your building. So it will stand up nice and give it that firm, crisp feeling. So we like the Shape Flex. I will say the Kimberbell stuff was a little too thick. So you can use it if you want. That'll be a thicker building. We just found that we liked this the best. So I'm passing on to you what we liked. It's called Shape Flex. It's from Baby Lock. It's the perfect weight. This has 15 inches by 3 yards, enough to make a couple buildings for sure. Now, this Badge Master from OESD. Carol has just turned me on to this. I had no idea it even existed until last week. It is a wash away stabilizer that you put on your hoop before you lay your fabric, and it's going to make everything more stiff. It's crazy good stuff. So I used it on these trees, and as soon as I trimmed out my trees and I rinsed it, all of that came off, and my wash away sticky back wash away came out. Everything came off, and it's all nice and stiff now, and all I can do is make my little village. How adorable. So I suggest, yes, this Badge Master from OESD, crazy good stuff. Carol told me about it. That girl makes all these buildings. She does all these kind of things. She knows. So we suggest you get the Badge Master. And then in your hoop, you need wash away. You can use regular wash away, or you can use the sticky back wash away is what they call for. So then that way, everything, the Shape Flex
Everything sticks
and the
to
Badge Master sticks onto the hoop when you put your fabric on, and everything just sews great. Sews great. Joanne, I'm wondering if you couldn't use this for SF101. I don't know. I don't think so, because SF101 stays on your project. This dissolves. So if you're going to wash something, this is going to dissolve. I don't think it would be good for that. But for these buildings, you're not going to wash these. It's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, I put in some notions. Okay, so what are we starting with? The OESD hole punch, of course, item 118, a gadget you just cannot live without. You saw how we're using it here on these fairy lights. You're going to use them on these brads in here when you go to punch your grommet holes to connect your buildings. You just need this. Having those 3 different sizes, it's absolutely perfect. There, Carol's answering some questions for me. Next is our Fermore snips. You know we love those little curved snips. I had a new pack here, but here they are. But these are our favorite. We need these for all those little threads, for all the little things that we do. They're our favorite. I put them in every show. You have to have them. Then I have my purple scissors in, which are our favorite Kai scissors for trimming the battings, for trimming anything. We have to have our purple scissors. So I put those in. They're item 119, and they're the 8 1/4 inch. Next, I put in these bobbin buddies. Okay, there's 15 in a pack, and you're going to need these when you do those homestead buildings. So let me grab my one, and I'll show you. I had one in here.
It's a nice way to keep your bobbins and your thread colors together.
So I had to make the tree with like 5 or 6 different greens. So I have everything in here when I was making the tree, and I had to make a matching bobbin for each of my greens. So these bobbin buddies are perfect for keeping your bobbin matching the green that you're using so that you can have the bobbin ready to go. So on top of these is every single one has the bobbin that matches that, and these hold them together. They're just a cute little bobbin buddy. So I put those in. There's 15 in a pack. You definitely need them if you're going to make these homestead houses because you need to have the bobbin matching. Okay, and then I put in the clips because, you know, we're going to need these when we put the borders on here. We love our 100 pack of Wonder Clips. I finally got my granddaughter's quilt totally pieced and ready for quilting, and I used these all weekend trying to keep everything together for my borders and everything. So you definitely need these. It's a good deal. There's 100 in here. It's only $15.95. You get 10% back. Definitely have to have these. And I also, this is a new item for us, 50 pack of 45 millimeter titanium coated rotary cutter blades. I have no idea where Gloria found these, but this is a heck of a deal. You know we only like the gold ones. They are the best. They're the only ones we use here. And this is a 50 pack. You'll need no more. Grab them while we got them. 10% back in your account. Yeah, it's just great. It's just great. Okay, did I miss anything?
We can also do the rotary cutter to go with the blade.
Okay,
Do that while I finish this.
Olfa, and I call it Olaf, but it's Olfa. Olfa rotary blade that goes in here. You guys know we love the way these work. You just pull down the back, take it off, change your blade, put your new one back on, put this back on, and click it. You don't have to unscrew it, put the washer in there the right way, making sure everything's tight and loose. This does it for you. So she has that in the bubble right now, item 128. You know you need more than one laying around. One for the wave blade and one for the regular cutting blade. So we're going to see how this lights up so far.
Almost.
Ooh,
Almost ready.
Almost.
And I decided I should have gone from inside to outside because the pocket goes on the side of it. So I might
We'll
have
show
to
them
redo that
next
other
week.
one.
Joanne, we are learning something new every day here. I mean, that's just what happens. We get tips from each other and we learn something new every day here. That's what we're here for. That's why we like to pass on our little tips to you guys. And it all works out. So next week we'll do this again with the borders. We'll show you and the zipper. We're going to show you that big 40-inch zipper, how to put that in and what we did. And then the following week we're going to do the February block for the DDE. And then we're going to do the Just Add Butter event. So those are our next three. Oh, stop this cuteness. Back it up there. So show them that.
And you can actually put,
Look at how cute.
look what I missed. I missed that.
That's okay. We'll put it in.
I'll put that in next.
I know. Isn't it adorable? So cute.
I forgot to do the center one.
That's fine. We still have enough lights. They give you 40 lights. Oh, look, you have them all right here.
Yeah, I have them ready to go. And I was like,
Yeah.
geez,
No, it's all cute. It's so cute.
that one can just.
Yes, Sheila, the blades are in stock right at the register. If you're a local, come on in and buy them. So this is adorable. We're just gonna finish this before we sign off because we got to see this. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little tips about the leather sign. Sewing that, embroidering that little twine right in there was really a slick idea. The way Kimberbell taught it, and then also the background quilting is on sale now. So if you're going to do this little one with the candy and the gummy bears, you want to grab that now. So cute. And the border ones are going to be really cute. We're going to show them next week. And the zipper. The zipper is, I will show you it. It is 40 inches long. It is in your embellishment kit. And the backing fabric is super cute too. And we're going to show you how they put this in because it's crazy, easy, good. 40-inch zipper. But Tiffany doesn't have one of these for her purse. Yeah. So this is great for the back of those bench pillows. If you don't put the fairy lights in, some people choose not to, then certainly you can wash it. But the fairy lights to us just make it, we absolutely love them.
Can you talk about the upcoming spring event?
Okay, the spring event is coming up fast in April. We are working very hard getting our little projects ready. I know Gloria's doing the IQ Designer project, which is this cute vase, which I cannot wait to make. And I mean, you guys are going to use different fabrics, but how adorable is this? It slides over a mason jar. You're going to use probably this shape flex in each piece. You're going to IQ designer, and then you're going to sew these together, and it slides right over a mason jar for any flowers. I think it's so adorable. We're working with little Deb on the very cool Bernina 990 machine, doing pinpoint quilting and stuff. You guys are going to be flabbergasted with that. It's just so good. It's so fun. And then I know there's some a serger class, and I think there's going to be another sewing class. Yeah, we're working on a bunch of good things. I do know there's only a few spots left. So it's item 139. You could click on that and see what's left in April 14th and 15th. There's some left. 16th and 17th are sold out. And then the 20th and 21st, there's a few left. So if you want to get in on the spring event, come visit us. Stay at the Crown Plaza. Spring's pretty fun here. There's the South Hills Village right across the street. Lots to do here in Pittsburgh in the springtime. We're looking forward to spring, especially after today, the snow. Okay, we get
just
to see
taping it all up.
Okay, guys, now you can see it. Oh, I can't. I got to turn off the light again. How cute would this be? Just even, and you can even do like one of the, take these two and these two and these two and make a door hanger.
Mm-hmm.
How adorable is it, though? Yeah, it's cute. It's very cute. Fairy lights just make it.
Nice.
They're so perfect. The way she just pulls them in. Love it. So stay tuned with us for next week. We'll show you how to tell you our tips on doing the borders, and then we'll also show you about the tips on doing the zipper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody, thanks for joining in. Tune in tomorrow night for our favorite things at 7 o'clock. But I'm assuming, is there a class at noon tomorrow?
Oh, first
There
pipe.
might be. There might be.
Oh, I think there are two.
Yeah, I think there is another one. But stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And stay warm. And we'll see you tomorrow.